When the sun has set on a Friday night, bringing peace into your home, families will gather all around singing Shabbat, Shalom. Everybody sing Shalom, Shalom. A gift from God to put a smile upon your face. He's got the whole world in his hands, so obey his commands and you will know peace. Shalom, shalom, Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Let's begin with a special song from a special guest. Now, she's not really a guest because she's a resident of the Los Angeles Jewish Home at the JEK Medical Center. Let's hear Ellen Meli leading us in Heenay Ma Tov.
Heenay Ma Tov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Heenay Ma Tov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Heenay Ma Tov, shevet achim gam yachad. Heenay Ma Tov, shevet achim gam yachad.
Ellen, you've inspired me to think about the different Heenay Ma Tovs that I know. The words, of course, mean how good it is for us to sit together as brothers and sisters. And even though we're not physically together, we are together in heart. Aren't we all at the Los Angeles Jewish Home? So sing with me. You ready? Heenay Ma Tov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Heenay Ma Tov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Heenay Ma Tov, Heenay Ma Tov, ya la 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 la. Heenay Ma Tov, Heenay Ma Tov, ya la 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 la. Heenay Ma Tov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Heenay Ma Tov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Heenay Ma Tov u'manayim, ya la 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 la. Heenay Ma Tov u'manayim, ya la 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 la. Heenay Ma Tov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. And there's a newer melody that I really like. The kids sing it at summer camp. It was written maybe about 15 years ago, I think by Rick Recht. It goes like this. Heenay Ma Tov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. 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 I so enjoyed hearing Ellen sing her Heenay Ma Tov that I had the idea of inviting a staff person to share a little of themselves, not to sing, but just to tell us a little bit about what they do. And so I'm very excited to introduce you. Some of you already know him, Jordy Ponce, who will tell us a little bit about himself and what he does here at the Jewish Home.
Hi, my name is Jordy. I work in the Mark Chaper building in Medical Records Department on the second floor. What I do now is that I double check the nurses that are providing care for the residents, their work, and their notes, so that the patients are getting the quality of care that they need and that everything's done appropriately through protocols.
Thanks, Jordy. Then I said to Jordy, would you tell us a little bit about what it's like to work full-time, be a student, and what is your experience here at Taper and at the Jewish Home? Here's his response.
So I am a full-time nursing student, and I do work at the home full-time as well. What I like to do to kind of unwind and get ready for that day after the next day is to kind of work on my homework, which actually helps, and maybe watching TV, hanging out just by the pool, if anything, if we can. And then just going to bed early enough so that I can come to work the next day fully charged and ready to kind of help with what I can and be a part of the team. The Jewish Home for me just means like an extension of a family. I personally love working here. It's one of the best places I've worked so far, and I love it. I love coming into work in the morning and seeing the residents' faces, telling everyone good morning, or leaving at the end of the day and being able to tell them that I'll see them again tomorrow.
Thank you, Jordy. We love working with you and having you here, and we're so grateful to you and all of the staff that take such good care of all of our residents. Hey everyone, I think it's time to make the blessings. Are you ready? Let's light the candles. Please join me. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, shel Shabbat. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner, v'tzivanu lehadlik ner, v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. Shalom aleichem malachei hasharet, malachei elyon, melech malachei hamlachim akadosh baruch hu. Boachem l'shalom malachei hashalom, malachei elyon, melech malachei hamlachim akadosh baruch hu. Barchuni l'shalom malachei hashalom, malachei elyon, melech malachei hamlachim akadosh baruch hu. Sheichem l'shalom malachei hashalom, malachei elyon, melech malachei hamlachim akadosh baruch hu. Let's make Kiddush together, my friends. Yom HaShishi v'achol hashamayim v'aretz v'chol tzva'am, v'yichal Elohim b'yom hashvi'i melachto asher asa, v'yishbot b'yom hashvi'i melachto asher asa, v'yvarech Elohim et yom hashvi v'kadesh oto, ki bo Shabbat mikol melachto asher bara Elohim lasot. Savrin Rabbanav v'Rabotai, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, Borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, Asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu. V'shabbat kodsho be'avahu v'ratzon hinchilanu. Zikaron l'maaseh v'reishit. Ki hu yom techila l'mikrahei kodesh. Zecher l'tziat Mitzrayim. Kivanu v'acharta ve'otanu kidashta mikol ha'amim v'shabbat kodshecha be'ahava uvratzon hinchaltanu Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh haShabbat. Amen. L'chaim. Now, I know we're not eating dinner yet. You're not eating dinner yet. I'm not eating dinner yet. We're still doing Kabbalat Shabbat. We're getting ready for Shabbat. In fact, we're going to be going outside to receive the Sabbath Bride in a moment. But let's make motzi anyway while we're together here at my dinner table. I'm so glad to have you in my home. Here we have a slice left from a couple of weeks ago when I made my own challah, but don't worry, I froze it, so it's still incredibly soft. Join me in the motzi, would you? Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz, Shabbat shalom. Well, my friends, are you ready to go outside to greet the Sabbath Bride? Here we go. I know it's going to get bumpy. That's just the way that it is. And we're going to go out front, which means that there'll be some, sounds and things, but here we are, making our way out here. My friends, when the Kabbalists, the Jewish mystics, used to run outside to greet the Sabbath Bride, they would often wear white on Shabbat. And, I don't usually do that, but I thought to tonight, because Shabbat is supposed to be a day not only of rest, but of purity. It's a day where we think to ourselves, regardless of everything that has happened in the past, every day is a new day, and my soul and your soul every day has a chance to make things right. Even if things don't feel right, they can be better today and tomorrow. And so that white, that color of renewal, of freshness of a bride, is what I had in mind for today. There are a few things I'd like to do right now outside. First of all, let's sing Lecha Dodi to formally greet the Sabbath Bride together. Lecha Dodi, likrat kala, B'nei Shabbat, nekabla, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom Mevorach. And now I'd love to offer you a blessing on this Shabbat, a blessing of love and of peace, but especially of health. Yevarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. May God bless you and keep you. Yaher Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka. May God's light shine upon you and be gracious unto you. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. May God gaze upon you and your loved ones and give you the blessing of peace, of health, of joy, of light and happiness. And we say together, Amen. This week's Torah portion is called Behalotecha. And Behalotecha means in your ascending upward. Now, where were they ascending upward, those wonderful Israelite ancestors of ours? They were told to ascend the menorah. Now, we're not talking about a Hanukkah menorah right now because Hanukkah didn't even exist yet. We're talking about the 7-branched candelabra. Picture that symbol of the state of Israel with 3 sides, left and right, and then the middle, those 7 branches. And they were told, go up to light the lamp. And I think that there's a real teaching in that we need to ascend in order to illuminate. You know, if I'm in a bad mood or if I'm complaining or if I let things get to me like that crazy sounding truck that just drove by, and if you say, how are you? I say, oh, you know, not good. This is wrong and that's wrong. You know, I don't bring darkness necessarily, but I miss the opportunity to bring light. But if when I see you or you see me, we bring joy, we bring smiles, we bring delight, we bring optimism, we bring the best of ourselves, kindness, love. Even if it's the person who happens to walk into our room to just take care of something, when we do that, we bring light, and in bringing the light, we ascend. And Judaism thinks about that notion of ascending, laha'alot, a lot. For example, when someone moves to Israel, they make aliyah, which means they ascend, they go upward. When there's a Torah reading and you're given the prayer, you know, Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamvorach, that's called an aliyah, and that's about ascending. There's the story of Jacob and the ladder, where we think about the angels that, you know, were going up and down on the ladder. And it makes me think of a teaching that my mentor used to talk about, which is, let's say a person is on the third rung of a ladder and another person is on the fifth rung of a ladder. Who's higher up? Well, it's a trick question. Naturally, we want to say the person who's higher up is the one on the fifth rung of the ladder. But my teacher used to teach, no, not necessarily. The person who's higher up depends on which direction they're heading. And so let's ascend up on this Shabbat and every day to the best of our ability to make every day of our life and every moment of our life and all the time that we have when we encounter other people, even on the phone when we speak to our family members, if we're so lucky to have family members. Let's try to be like our ancestors who ascended the menorah, leha'alot, on this parshat, beha'alotecha. Well, we're just about out of time, my friends. So I really want to wish you a wonderful Shabbat from my home to yours. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
When the sun has set on a Friday night, bringing peace into your home, families will gather all around singing Shabbat Shalom. Everybody sing Shalom, 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 Shalom.